Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmet Turgut. Welcome to TurkishSoccer.com's Turkish Football and Turkish Super League podcast. We'll recap what happened in the week two. Also, we'll recap what happened in the European competitions for the Turkish teams, and we'll preview coming up this weekend, which starts on Friday, which is tomorrow, for weekend three in the Turkish Super League. Stay tuned for those. Well, if we recap what happened in the week two, there were 33 goals scored, and Beşiktaş Galatasaray won, Fenerbahçe tied, and Trabzonspor had a bye. After the results of the weekend two, there was a lot of chaos happening in Izmir, and also the chaos between the VAR officials and the young referees refereeing in the Turkish Super League. Still big chaos. In this early stage of Turkish Super League, we're talking already many chaoses. How we gonna finish this year with all this chaos going on? Even though we had new president of Turkish Football Federation. Well, after that chaos happened in Izmir, the fines came. I'll talk about that. And Turkish Football Federation Discipline Committee announced the fines. We'll talk about that, but I just want to give you my 2 cents. I think in that Göztepe Fenerbahçe match, I think there was mistakes by both sides. Yes, there was mistakes by Göztepe and mistakes by Fenerbahçe, especially Fenerbahçe president. Without the credentials, could not walk into any stadium like that, because you could not see that in any European stadiums or anywhere in the world. That was no. While your team was winning 2-0 at the half, after that chaos happened, even though Göztepe officials, I think they made a huge mistake not having those Fenerbahçe fans with a ticket to go in the matches, not to put them in the stands. That was big no too. So the chaos it's hurting Turkish football. Every weekend after the match, we're talking about Turkish football, Turkish Super League, so the world will listen and follow Turkish football. Even though you bring many superstars to the league, if you don't behave like professionals, how are you going to make people watch your league? I can't understand that. That is why in the first match of this past weekend, Konya, even though Galatasaray won that match 2-1, the VAR officials and the young Turkish referees who are not experienced to ref in the Turkish Super League are causing a lot of problems, a lot of chaos. That has to stop. You need to educate these young professional referees. I don't know if they're real professional, because I've been arguing about this. Turkish referees should be a full-time referee in the Turkish Super League. You cannot have a job and then ref in the Turkish Super League. That has to stop too. So many things is causing a lot of chaos. And these betting places. Do you think nothing is going on in the Turkish Super League without the betting? All these illegal betting sites advertising their product when the Turkish teams play outside Turkey in the European competitions. I'm sure you saw that this Thursday. Every match that Beşiktaş, Trabzonspor, Başakşehir played, these illegal betting sites are advertising for Turkey, but they're illegal in Turkey. So the betting is a big issue also in the Turkish Super League. This is my opinion. And week two ended. The scores, as I said, started on Friday. It ended on Monday with scores. Konyaspor beat Galatasaray 2-1. Kayserispor beat Sivasspor 2-1. Göztepe Fenerbahçe match 2-2. Fenerbahçe lost 2 golden points here because of the chaos, I think. And Adana Demirspor lost at home to Rizespor 2-1. Başakşehir won against Alanyaspor 4-2. Beşiktaş, probably the best team so far after week 2, playing best football in the Turkish Super League. Even though Beşiktaş does not have a good defense, but their new transfers, Ciro Immobile, Rafa Silva, and the others, they're playing very good football. And they beat Antalyaspor, Alanyaspor 4-2, even though in this match, Alanyaspor scored the first goal in the first minute. Beşiktaş came back to beat Alanyaspor 4-2. And Gaziantep at home lost to Samsunspor 1-0. Eyüp Bodrumspor, 2 newcomers. Eyüpspor beat 4-1. And in this match, Arda Turan, the coach, young coach, rookie coach, was banned, fined. He was not on the sideline for this match. Hatay Kasımpaşa match ended 1-1, and as I said, Trabzonspor had a bye. Now, after this weekend, there's 2 teams with 6 points. First place team Beşiktaş and Galatasaray with 6 points. First place Beşiktaş, second place Galatasaray with 6 points. There are 5 teams with 4 points. Eyüpspor, Başakşehir, Rizespor, and Fenerbahçe. Fenerbahçe was in 4th place last weekend. They dropped down to 6th place. And 7th place, Sivasspor also have 4 points. And 3 teams with 3 points. Konyaspor with 3, Gaziantep with 3, and Samsunspor with 3. Konyaspor last weekend was in 2nd place. They are in 8th place now. And Gaziantep was in 5th place. They're in 9th place now. And there's only one team with 2 points. That is the 11th place team, Göztepe, with 2 points. And there are 5 teams with 1 point. Trabzonspor, Kasımpaşa, Hatayspor, Alanyaspor, and Antalyaspor all have 1 point. And I could tell you one thing. Trabzonspor fans are not happy about Abdullah Avcı. You might see him very soon resign. And at the end of bottom of the league, there are 3 teams with 0 points. Kayseri with 0, Adana Demirspor with 0, and newcomer Bodrumspor with 0 point. So that is the standing looks. Let's get to what happened in the week, Wednesday and Thursday European competitions. Galatasaray played in the first leg of playoff match, trying to get the Champions League match against Young Boys. Well, again, Galatasaray did not look good at all. In the first half, they looked really bad. I think Sanchez was the backbone of Galatasaray on defense. They cannot deliver any passes from backside. Sanchez, I think they're missing big time. Sanchez. Galatasaray should have, at the first half and the beginning of second half, easily the score could have been 4-5-0. But with the substitutions that Okan Buruk made, the super sub and Galatasaray savior, Batshuayi, Batman, the man played for Beşiktaş, Fenerbahçe, now Galatasaray, scored 2 goals. That did not help them to win the match, though. At the end, Young Boys beat Galatasaray 3-2. So the next match on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, it is going to be in Istanbul. It is going to be a very important match. Galatasaray has to win this match. It is do or die. A young boys team is not a that good team, but they're a very physical team. They have very good couple players, especially in the midfield. They play the ball better. We saw that against Galatasaray in the first half. So Good luck to Galatasaray on next Wednesday because it is do or die match for them. Well, today on Thursday, Europa League match for Beşiktaş. That's the only team along with Fenerbahçe. Actually, yeah, Fenerbahçe already qualified to play in after dropping off from the playoff matches for Champions League match. Fenerbahçe will wait and they will be in the Europa League. But Beşiktaş has to pass Lugano. Today, even though they were up 3-1 against Lugano in a away match with a very bad defense, Lugano came back to tie the match. As I said before, Beşiktaş needs a good defense players. Left fullback, right fullback. And Rafa Silva, probably workhorse of this team. He was the best one so far in this match too. Fernandes scored 2 goals, but I think Fernandes plays better when the other team players play better. We saw that in the week 2. So 3-3 match next Thursday. It will be happening in Istanbul for Beşiktaş. Also, do or die match. If they want to go to Europa League, they need to win this match. In the Conference League, there are 2 teams that represents Turkey. Both of them played an away match, and Başakşehir against St. Patrick's Athletics, 0-0 tied, and Trabzonspor against St. Gallen, 0-0 tie. They all have to do it next Thursday and win their matches in Turkey to go to Conference League. It is do or die match for Başakşehir and Trabzonspor too. So that's what happened, recapping what happened in the European competitions for Turkish teams, also recapping week 2 in the Turkish Super League. Now, week 3 will start on Friday, tomorrow. There will be one match, but keep in mind, Galatasaray, Trabzonspor, and Başakşehir will not play this weekend because of the European competition matches coming up. And this weekend, week 3rd, Beşiktaş sits out. They have a bye match. So it is good for Beşiktaş, at least for their European competition match. So Galatasaray Gaziantep match will be playing on 24th, 25th, or 26th of September. Trabzonspor Kayserispor match will be happening on 17th, 18th, or 19th of September. Samsunspor Başakşehir match will be happening on 17th, 18th, or 19th of September. So those matches will not be played. Week 3 will start on Friday with one match. Alanyaspor will host Göztepe. On Saturday, there are 2 matches. Sivasspor will be at home against Eyüpspor. Bodrumspor will be hosting Konyaspor. And Sunday, there are 3 matches. No matches on Monday. Kasımpaşa will be at home against Adana Demirspor. Match of the weekend will be happening in Rize. Rize will host Fenerbahçe. And Antalya will be at home against Hatay. Now, that chaos match happened in Izmir between Göztepe and Fenerbahçe. Turkish Football Federation came up with fines today. Disciplinary Committee, Ali Koç fined 504,000 Turkish lira. And Göztepe Stadium, home stadium, banned for 2 matches. They will not play their next 2 home matches in Turkey. They will play someplace else. Also, Fenerbahçe administrator fined 336,000 Turkish lira. And Göztepe official, the man that was the ugly scene, the man that pushed Ali Koç from behind, got 90-day suspension. Cannot be in any stadium. That is why I said I think the mistakes in that chaos match made by both sides. Göztepe made a lot of mistakes. I think Ali Koç's biggest mistake was without the credentials from VIP section coming down from the stands and going through to give support to Fenerbahce fans. I think that was no. For a president, he should never done that. I don't think we see that kind of stuff in any European competition or any Western world. So let's hope the Turkish football clubs, presidents behave, and Turkish Football Federation